Guys, I am back to have a chit chat with you about being a caregiver and ways that you can find joy during the process. So, you recently became a caregiver and your world turned upside down. You are in the thick of it, you have no idea how you're going to do it, and most of the time, you don't think you can. You are stressed. You feel like an island. You feel alone, lonely, and you have a new normal. You are responsible for taking care of your loved one. As a parent, a child, a husband, a wife. What do you do? Well, know that if this is your first time, and hopefully your last, if this just happened, know that you will find your flow. Give yourself time. The tips I can give is be very patient with the process. Learn as much as you can. Celebrate every little thing. Find joy in everything. Try to laugh often. And it depends on the situation, what's going on with your loved one or whatnot, but keep high spirits. This is not going to be easy. It will be difficult, but you will find your flow. Many of you have the luxury of having family and friends that are really supportive, that can be there for you, pitch in. And then there are people who don't. Family and friends who used to come around all the time do not. And you are feeling just overwhelmed, not only with the grief of the new quality of life that for yourself and for the person that you're caring for, but also with the loss of those relationships. You feel that you lost those relationships and those connections. Those people no longer have time and no longer want to participate. And that's part of life. And what I would say to that is the people who are there are the people who are supposed to be. Be grateful for those people. Be grateful for the resources. And sometimes some of those people are not family, but they are strangers who are willing to help, who just want to help, or maybe strangers that you're paying to help. But either way, just be grateful for those who are there and just do what you can to not be distracted by those who are no longer. It's a very emotional period, that you will get through it. I believe with hard work and the will, you will get through it. Now, during this time that you are caring for people, or during this time that you're caring for your loved one, I want to encourage you to always find a piece of joy. So, for example, if you have a lot, we all have a lot of things that we enjoy doing, whether it's reading, riding bikes, sitting out in the backyard, whatever it might be. Figure out ways to carve out time for yourself to do that. You might have to be creative, because if you were not someone who is lucky enough to have the support of a lot of family and friends around or coming through on a regular basis who can relieve you, you may need to hire someone, aid services and stuff like that. After you have vetted them thoroughly and found a good service, a reputable service, you might need to have some respite care. An hour, 2 hours away from the house, or 2 hours to be at the house, but maybe be in another room, reading a book, watching a movie. Women, if you want to paint your nails, do small things that, in my opinion, are really big. They all add up. And my experience has been, first of all, so much has changed. You're going to really grow from it. But my experience is everything that we think is small is really large if it brings us joy in some way. If it brings a smile to our faces. If, for example, women, you paint your nails, you like painting your nails or getting them done, and you look down at your fingernails, okay, it's a pretty shade of purple. I don't know. That brings you joy. Enjoy it. I think it's important to also, before you go into the caregiving space, say you get up that morning, you have said your prayers, you've done your morning routine, you've had your breakfast, you have done a little exercise to take care of yourself so that you can take care of your loved one. You make sure that you have, and your energy is balanced, so that when you go in, you are not only caring for someone, but I believe that if you have this intention, you are also in a spirit of healing that person. You are no doctor. You're not a doctor. However, there's more than medicine, like modern day medicine, that heals. So you are a vessel of healing. You are a healer. Remember that. I think that also helps with the new normal. It helps you, bring you joy. It helps lift your spirits, and you bring that lifted spirit to the person that you love. It's going to help them as well. It's going to encourage them as well. And you continue to believe. Continue to believe that things are going to get better. Continue to believe that this person is well. Whenever you touch them, whenever you speak to them, whenever you engage and interact with them, believe it. Just believe it. It doesn't cost anything to believe it. Oh, the guy down the road is singing. He's giving us a concert right now. I'm grateful for that. Those little things mean a lot. They mean a lot. So I am going to bid you a great day. We're going to count it all joy before I get emotional, and you will allow yourself that. Go and cry. Scream into a pillow if you want. Holler outside, and do what you have to do. Release it. Do what you have to do. It is a new day, and things will get better. Until the next video, live simply, be kind, and be well.